What's going on, guys? This is Jigsaw here. Today, what you guys are going to be watching is the first of a three-part mini-series I'm doing about the three most common reasons that people play Call of Duty. And before I talk about that, I'm just going to talk about the gameplay real quick. I'm playing a domination match on the map Sovereign, and I'm just using the Vector here. I ended up finishing alright. It was about 45 and 17, I think, with 8 captures, so definitely a decent gameplay by anyone's standpoint. So the first and most popular reason that people play Call of Duty, in my opinion, is prestige. Now, when I say prestige, I don't just mean your rank. I mean also good stats and kill streaks and whatnot, and everything involved in that. And, of course, all this is done in public matches. So, people have always wanted to become a high prestige faster than everyone else in Call of Duty. There's a reason for that. Everyone wants to be a high prestige. It shows a lot of times it shows skill at the game. And also, prestige, high prestige is a little bit intimidating, especially when the game first comes out, because you know that those are the good players. Some people don't really care about being a high prestige, and they just want to get there eventually. And those who get there eventually generally aren't as skilled as the players who get there faster. They just want to play the game. But people who care the most about prestige, ranking up is their thing. Now, for some people, ranking up may not mean anything at all, or it means just as much as this. It may mean just as much as having good stats. The most common stat that people strive to have is a good kill-death ratio. Everyone says, what's your KD? And, a KD definitely is, in my opinion, the best way to determine overall skill, but it certainly is not the most accurate, and I shouldn't say it's not the most accurate. It's not flawless, certainly, because there's a lot of variables when discussing KD. Were they playing for the team win at all? Were they camping, or were they noob tubing, anything like that? So KD isn't flawless, of course, but if you're going to try to judge someone by one stat as far as if they're a good player or not, I would definitely pick KD, because I don't think there's another stat that demonstrates how good of a player they are. Some people prefer a good win-loss ratio. Maybe you're a person who runs with parties, and you just want to get a lot of wins, and you want to get a lot of score and whatnot, but that comes with having a good win-loss ratio. And then there's, people who just don't even care about any of that stuff. They just want a good online leaderboard ranking, and that's generally a combination of skill, kills, and wins. They just want to be top 10,000 or something like that on the leaderboards or something, whatever they want. But leaderboards could be the most important to them. So another thing that ties in all this stuff is kill streaks. Now, kill streaks have been in Call of Duty for as long as I can remember. I started playing back in Call of Duty 4, and there's always been kill streaks. People want the high kill streak. High kill streaks were, well, other than the standard 357 that was in Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 5 World at War, but high kill streaks were implemented in Modern Warfare 2. High kill streaks are awesome. They're a huge part of Call of Duty as we know it today, and the high ones are the hardest to get, but they're definitely the most rewarding, and that's why people go for them, because the high kill streaks get you lots of kills, usually, or they're just fun to use, but either way, people like getting them. And, there's kill streaks like the Chem Strike in Call of Duty Ghosts. Back to Modern Warfare 3, there was the Moab, and back in the Modern Warfare 2 days was the Nuke. And the Nuke is really what started it all, in my opinion, as far as the best kill streaks and having high kill streaks and working for good kill streaks, because the feeling of getting the Nuke was just nothing compares to it. A Moab and a Chem Strike takes more skill because it's a 25 gun streak, but back in the day when there was nothing else like the Nuke before, it was awesome to get, because you felt like such a badass when you called in the Nuke, because you just got a 25 kill streak. A lot of times you get your Harriers and then your chopper gun and then the Nuke. But either way, you were a player who just ended the game because of a 25 kill streak, and that was always awesome for me. I did get a couple Moabs in Modern Warfare 3, and they were the most rewarding. I've yet to get a Chem Strike in Call of Duty Ghosts. Haven't really gone for one, to be honest, but I'd imagine it's the same feeling as the Moab, because, they're similar. You notice that these great kill streaks have only been in Infinity War games. They haven't been in Treyarch games, and as Treyarch slowly becomes one of my favorite Call of Duty game developers, I really hope that they implement high, maybe game-ending kill streaks like the Tactical Nuke in Modern Warfare 2, or even things similar to the Moab and the Chem Strike, because they're the most fun to go for. I remember playing Modern Warfare 2 well after Black Ops 1 had come out, which was the next game in the series, and all I was doing was going for nukes, because that was the most fun thing to do. High kill streaks like that give the game a longer life cycle, in my opinion. And not to say that Treyarch has not had some awesome kill streaks into the series. They definitely have. The Blackbird in Black Ops 1 was revolutionary. That really changed a lot of things. The chopper gunner, dogs, a lot of things like that. Treyarch has definitely done their part in the series, for sure. So finally, obviously, people play Call of Duty for a sort of summary of everything I just said, but the bottom line is, there's always a friendly, usually friendly anyway, it's a friendly, unwritten, or implied competition between friends playing the game. You try to be better than your friends, or sometimes you're just competing with other online people, because maybe your friends don't play. Everyone does strive to be the best at the game, whether it's the game overall, or a game mode, or the game that they're in, but they strive to be the best, whether they realize it or not. So I think a lot of people definitely fall into this category of playing the game for this, general reason of prestige. Whether it's the stats, the kill streaks, rankings, anything like that, but they play for the idea of ranking up and getting kills. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed watching. If you guys want to see the next part of this mini-series and you want more awesome content just like this, be sure to subscribe and stay updated. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. This is Jigsaw, signing out.